Hello everyone, welcome back to the Adaptathon, and I'm giving you all a playthrough of the first console game I've ever owned. It came with my GameCube. This is, and the original copy too, although I'm playing it on my my Wii instead of my GameCube, but I'm using the original GameCube controller. We are playing Shrek Super Party. We gotta let this amazing FMV explain the deep plot to us before we get started, though.
Okay, so to set us up for this, Tanner, where does this game fit in the Shrek timeline?
During Shrek 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, this certainly is an art style, alright.
Yeah, it's going for the bobblehead aesthetic.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have gone for with fucking Shrek of all things. Like, the head is literally bigger than his body.
Oh yeah, it's like that Bobbleheads movie that just came out.
I haven't seen that. Like, I haven't seen anything about that, but it sounds terrifying.
Google Bobbleheads movie, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Thelonious could use a nice vacation in the
I hate that you made me look this up.
If you want to know how the movie ends, a bobblehead version of Cher comes down from a spaceship, and they talk about how the bobbleheads are like a higher being than humans.
Okay.
Farquaad will also give his wish to the people. Sensing a quiet desperation creeping across the land, Lord Farquaad decides to organize a tournament to entertain the masses. It is my great pleasure to host this fabulous tournament, and incidentally clear up a minor bug infestation we've noted of late. Win games, trade bugs, and collect precious drops. The contestant who first fills their vial to the top with bug juice wins the game. The stakes are high. The winner will be granted their wish.
So, yes, the general thing that we're looking for is we need the most bug juice. Bug juice is what will make their wish come true. Okay. We're gonna crank it up to 800 just so that we can actually play for a bit and see the mini games. There's only one board, so it's not like we're gonna, you know, we're not gonna see too much. But it is interesting. I actually kind of like what they do for the board. We'll see here. I'm also gonna say this right now. I'm probably not gonna win because the computer's gang up on humans. That said, we're here for a good time, not a long time. So while we get going, why don't you explain why we're here?
I can indeed do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here raising money for the charity Child's Play. Child's Play provide children in hospital with toys and games to help make their stay a little bit more manageable. If you'd like to contribute to the cause, you can either click the donate button below the stream, or if I just type this in chat here, you can click on that link there. We're currently at $2,769.69. If we manage to get to $3,000, Spar will be playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. If we get to 3,500, Tanner here will be playing Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes. And if we get to the full $4,000, our main goal, then Tom will be playing Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. So if you want to see those games, then please do consider helping out. It all goes to a great cause.
Alright, so for the first minigame, essentially you need to collect 5 bugs, and those bugs you collect will be your hand. The way this game works is you collect bugs whenever you go through games, and those bugs, you kind of match pairs of them to get points. So you want to, so like right now, you know, I would have a match of 4 and a match of 5, which would give me their amounts there. You're going for, we raised up to 800 is our total we're working towards for the number of precious drops of bug juice there. And by the way, we're playing as Thelonious, everyone's favorite Shrek character, Thelonious.
Lovely.
So this game actually has kind of a cool thing where you have one board, but at the start, essentially, you choose which board you want to go on, and everyone can go into actually different boards. The reason that you want to is each of the boards has its own like pot at the end that is a big bonus. If you get to the end, you get that many, and every turn it like raises up. So, you know, I can pick whichever one of these I want to be my personal one. I'm going to say let's go to, I mean, if it's Shrek, we got to go to the swamp, right?
Swamp.
That's where you got to start off, yeah. Like, got to be accurate to the film here, you know, we've got to accurately represent the Shrek story.
So instead of rolling a dice, you throw a ball, and you have like some control over it, but not all. Now this could be bad. This is a random happening.
Look out, Thelonious.
This could either launch us forward. Okay, no, we're good. There's a chance you'll get sent to the bog instead, and the bog is a place where you lose your stuff and have to start over from the beginning. So we're okay. Oh god, I hate this game. So the mini games here range from, hey, that's pretty good, to, oh no, this one is bad. Essentially, you need to jump from vine to vine while collecting the fireflies. The only problem is, as more people are on a vine, you're more likely to like fall down, and if you bump into each other, you're gonna fall, and you can't go between the same couple of like, look, I'm just trying to get back up and it's not working. Thankfully, I'm still in the lead because I collected a bunch of them apparently. But this one's hard.
The bigger problem here is that you can't actually see shit.
Yeah, it's dark. This is a pretty dark game in certain aspects there. Not in terms of theme, but in terms of actual the brightness there. So, like, I'm trying to jump up, and it's just, my dude does not want to. Somehow I'm in the lead, though. I don't actually know how. I did a bit of a practice run of this, and I got a couple of these mini games, and there's some that I'm like, yeah, this is easy, I like this. And there's some that I'm like, oh, this is the worst. Hey, I did it, and I can enter my initials.
Nah, it's fun.
I gotta see if they let me.
Oh.
I gotta see if they let me. They do.
Shrek has not banned sex.
No, well, it makes sense, because there was cuss words in the Shrek movie. So...
It's true, and it's got like a lot of subtle jokes.
Oh, yeah.
They sort of went over kids' heads. So,
well,
yeah, they know what they're doing.
It wasn't a kid's movie to begin with. So here's the weird gimmick. Basically, when you get first, you get to be last in the bug trading, and you get 3. If you're in third, you get 1. If you're in second, you get 2. And if you're in first, you get 3 bug trades, and you're last, meaning you can affect other players' hands. So, like, for instance, I see Shrek there is trying to get a full hand of blues. That's bad. I'm not letting him do that. I'm also going to get rid of... Yeah, I'll do that for you. So, now I get 2 orange, which gives me 8, and then some of the blues there, which give me more. So, and then it kind of works your way. It's almost like poker. It's a bit strange, the scoring system. I'm gonna be real. It's not normal. And the bugs you get are RNG at the end of each minigame, so you could literally lose just because they keep giving you bad bug hands.
Give it up for Donkey.
Don't pick the swamp. Don't pick the swamp. Thank you.
The farm.
Remember when Shrek went to the farm? For that one scene? So where he talked about, oh, you know, ogres are like onions. And Donkey's like, it's because it sprout hairs. He's like, no, they have layers, Donkey.
Fiona.
Oh, apologies to Scottish people everywhere.
Hey, I mean, I'm as Scottish as you know, Mike Myers is.
To whom
Yeah.
will you give some precious drops?
So every time you land on a space, they have an effect, and some of them are, you know, losing your drops, or getting drops, or trading bugs. There's a couple weird ones, like there's a singular item called the pixie dust, which can let you warp anywhere at any point, which is mostly useful if you're get sent to the bog, because the bog is really tough to get out of. And again, you get very little there.
Time for an epic battle.
Okay, what are we doing?
Royal ropes.
I don't remember this one. Move around the ring, bouncing against everyone you can.
Ready, set,
Oh, yeah, no, I remember this one here. It's just madness of going around, hitting, and trying to get the gems.
It's still a more fleshed out fighter than Fairy Tale Freakdown was. That's one of the Shrek games that I do have experience with.
So, this was my first GameCube game, and my first game of, like, you know, the newer generation there at the time. And I just remember seeing this game and going, wow, look how fast video games can be! Like, this was so funny, because the things that blew my mind when I first got this, because before this, like, I was playing Nintendo 64, right? So, like, one, voice acting blew my mind. I never had a PlayStation. So getting actual voice acting with the mirror, and he's the only one who's actually voiced in this game, but getting the actual voice acting made me go, wow, it's just like a movie. It looks just like the movie. And then, you know, this, I was like, wow, video games are so fast. How can they move so fast?
Yeah.
So we do some bug trading. Thankfully, there's a fast forward there if you don't want to deal with watching someone else do their trading. So, okay, we're going to try and get yours.
Does this have a Sonic Shuffle sort of thing where the computer's just outright cheat?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Love that.
So we are 1/8 of the way to winning because we're at 113. Let's hope we don't lose any of them. So yeah, then you just get new bugs. And as you look, like, if you're in first, your hand is kind of worse, but then the person in last gets a better hand. But it doesn't matter, because then if you lose the minigame, you're going to, like, still get them traded.
Oh, yeah. I will say that I know they're kind of going for the Mario Party thing here. I never actually played any of the actual Mario Party games. My experience with that is solely fucking Sonic Shuffle.
Well, guess what? We're going to the bog.
Okay. By which I mean it's not.
Oh, Thelonious, off to the evil bog.
There he goes.
Just down straight through the floor. Just say hello to the evil bog.
Just him standing in, like, some Dark Souls bog.
Donkey.
Oh, so would you say this is the Dark Souls of party games?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Dark Souls wishes it could be this.
Okay, this one's pretty fun. Essentially, you have one player who is in, you know, getting dunked there, and your job is to try and dunk him, and if you dunk him, you get to be up there and moving it left and right. So now Donkey's up there. Thankfully, if I get it, it's very easy to juke out the computer. But I just got it. Got it. And it moves left and right on its own there. There we go. So now it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, never mind. That strategy worked last time, of course. The practice strategy. Got it, okay. Yeah, so this, I like this concept where it's like you get it, then you get your chance up there. It does feel like the computer gets way more time, you know, to shoot there. But we got second. That's not bad. All right, so let's go. Probably going to try and get back her. Yeah, okay. We'll try that. See if we can get that hand. Are you going to just trade them all back? Oh, no. Oh, well, yes. Okay. Well, you gave me 3 reds at least. Got 61, got 21, got 36. So, like, even though Donkey got, you know, third, he got more bugs than me. Still in first.
Congratulations, Thelonious.
And it certainly is an elevator music soundtrack.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got that perfectly inoffensive and not unpleasant.
This feels like a YouTuber's free sound bank before those existed.
Yeah.
Get to the other end of the bridge with the fewest falls for the highest score. That's 8. Oh! Time for that fun level in, the Crash Bandicoot.
There was one of these in Sonic Shuffle as well, I'm pretty sure.
I will say, something that is a little interesting is that, this game was made by the same developers as Pac-Man Fever, and some of these mini games are a little bit reused in both this and there's a Muppets game where they reused them on too.
Alright.
Come on.
Yeah, I think Fiona's got this.
Yeah, so that's the thing. The computers range between inept to they're going to kill you. And it's rough. Your turn, Shrek. Oh, there's the peasants toiling away as usual.
Don't mind us. Struggling past.
Thanks. Thanks for just taking 10 of mine. So yeah, see, we're in the bog. And you basically have... Any of these will return you. Thankfully, we weren't too deep in the bog. You can get, like, where it takes a long time to get out of the bog.
Oh.
Thelonious, going back to Town Square.
Welcome back to Town Square, Thelonious.
Like, thanks to this game, I'm never gonna forget his name. I'll be like, you know that executioner guy from Shrek 1? Name's Thelonious. I think he's named once in that movie. Okay, so daring duels are one-on-one battles, except there's no one-on-one minigames. So there's still the regular minigames, it's just the scores of the other players don't matter. Press A to shoot the beans. The newer the bean, the more points you get. Okay, we gotta hit new beans, I see.
How can you even follow what's going on here?
The answer is, don't worry.
Just hope for the best.
Yes, this is where I said this game isn't the best for its actual minigames. This one is very silly. You're shooting peas with the pea shooter. It's the bean shooter. It's hilarious, isn't it? Huh. So, yeah. There are some fun ones, though, and I hope we get some of them. The fun ones are, though, like, they feel, like, consistent and good. There are some that you just feel, and you're like, this does not feel like it's, like, you know how Mario Party minigames, like, even the worst ones still feel consistent with the controls, they just have bad ideas? Like, the worst ones here don't even feel like they work.
Got a load of filler ones.
Hey, we did it. So yeah, because it was a duel, all that mattered was that I beat Donkey. So I get 3 of Donkey's bugs.
Nice.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Okay.
Thelonious.
Yeah, the only problem is with minigames being something that you can land on every turn, well, here's another. It takes a long time to go anywhere.
Dragon's Breath.
Avoid fireballs, press A to jump, get points for running and long you stay up. Okay. Oh, this has been in many different... It's been in many different Mario parties. There's one of these where you played with the microphone on one of the GameCube games there. I remember that one. I remember that one had secret commands. And if you yelled secret words, you got secret better stuff, which is kind of stupid for a Mario Party game. Owie. Me buns are on fire.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, the soundtrack sometimes just sounds like a discount version from the movie. Like this one here, you can sort of hear like the soundtrack from the film, just slightly though.
Spar asks if you played the GBA Mario Party.
I have not.
I haven't played any of the actual Mario Party games, but I can tell you all you need to know about Sonic Shuffle, which I'm very proud of. I was that child who was a bit of a loser and sat there spending many hours playing Sonic Shuffle by himself.
Congratulations, Thelonious.
Oh, we're still in the lead, and that's what matters. I just remember the GBA Mario Party having a mode where it came with a physical board game that you could play, and basically what you would do is, when it was minigame time, you would pass the GBA to the person to play the minigame to determine, like, how it goes. It's interesting. It was an interesting idea.
The keep. Drop
Alright.
the ball, Thelonious.
I guess there is a bit of skill in trying to do, like, drop the ball,
Thelonious.
but I don't know. Okay, what does that do? Oh, we just skip ahead a little bit, I guess.
Thelonious, it's time for
Ah.
an epic battle. Gem Maze.
Team play. Run through the maze collecting as many gems as you can. Alright.
Ready, set, go.
It's like Pac-Man. Nothing this way.
Certainly some sound effects, alright?
Oh, yeah. What, you don't like generic gem sound?
This is another thing licensed from some pack somewhere, isn't it? Come on.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I got Fiona on my team this time, and she was wrecking house, so we're all good to work together. This one's really silly, because it's just like, memorize this map in this minigame that takes a minute to play. Put it into your mind. All for Shrek. All for love.
All for love, all for life.
Mm-hmm.
God, what a piece of fucking art that video really is.
Congratulations,
All right.
Thelonious.
So we gotta worry, though, because Fiona is in second. It is fun to play as Donkey, because, of course, Donkey is a quadruped, and seeing him in some of these minigames is quite funny.
It's time for an epic battle. Petal Plucker.
Okay, this is literally the one that I was referring to when I say this game doesn't feel like it works. Okay, so we are a colored bug here. We are blue. So you need to rotate the stick to the position where the bee lands and press A to fire at them. It feels so awful. Like, I cannot overstate how actually bad this feels. Like, it doesn't feel precise enough. For the longest time, this was one of the few minigames that as a kid I was like, I don't get this one. And this one I feel would work fine with like 2 people, but with 4, you're all rushing the same dudes that are the same bees that are always there.
It's another one of them things. It looks like it's very easy to lose yourself on the screen.
Yeah, and
because
if
you're so small compared to the actual mission.
If you don't know that your bug color is your score color, which it never says, then you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
Takes the cake.
That said, I did pretty good, but it's a stupid one because it doesn't feel good. Let's go. There we go.
Congratulations, Thelonious.
Ball in the bog. Do it.
You just picked up some precious
Okay, so she got to the end of the level, which gives her 38 precious drops. So that's why She now gets basically placed back down at the beginning. Now it's Shrek's turn. Go for a little walk. Nope, duel.
Shrek, it's time for an epic battle. Castle Crumble.
This one's good, but you'll see exactly right away what it is.
Set, go.
Like, this is right from
Okay.
Mario Party 2 and all that there.
I feel like I've seen games like this in literally everything.
Yeah,
It's basically character pong, isn't it?
it is. And again, depending on your computer, you could either get someone really good or you get someone who sucks, and that will determine pretty much if you win or lose.
Oh, love it.
With, like, I actually did get the chance to play this with, like, a group of 4, and it is kind of stupid fun because of the jank, but I would not recommend this playing with computers. And of course, you know, getting at this as a kid, I only had one controller, and I didn't have a memory card, but that doesn't matter too much because there's nothing that it saves aside from high scores. But I just remember being like, dang, sure wish I could play this with friends. And my parents were like, yeah, but controllers are too expensive. You're not getting it.
Oh my.
I'm like, oh, okay. All right, let's get blue. Blue. Nice.
Congratulations.
Fiona's now in first. Of course, the mirror has 2 frames of animation for speaking. It's very important.
That's how animation works, isn't it? You need one with mouth open, the other with mouth shut.
That's it. That's all I need.
I'm a good animation man.
Thelonious
All right, epic battle.
popping helmets.
You get points for not getting hit. Kick helmets to put your color on them. When they hit other players, you get bonus points. Okay.
Ready, set.
This one was another silly one I definitely remember where it's like, yeah, just physics the game.
Yeah.
You do almost want to get hit just to get them to your color.
Yes, but this is another wonky sound effect that, again,
Oh, yeah.
I imagine they've just ripped from something.
Well, they didn't just rip. They bought the
Well-
CD that had all of it on it. So important.
Yeah, you know. They're supporting the artists who made this wonderful sound effect.
Hey, you know what? Shoutouts to sound effect artists, though. They do wacky stuff to get the right sounds.
Yes, I have seen some of the videos that, like, people just... It's when you get things like how rain sounds, so quite often people frying bacon and things like that that you wouldn't have pieced together unless you thought it through.
Yeah, whenever they need to make the sounds of, like, bones breaking or, like, horrible visceral noises in, like, bloody stuff, it's usually them just going to town on, like, a cucumber or celery, because celery sounds like what a bone crack sounds like when you break it in half.
Yeah. Or they just got really pissed one day. One of the two.
The windmill.
Nope, she gets the magic mirror, which is a literal random
Magic
space.
mirror says, precious drops, you got it.
Oh, lucky her. She gets some just free drops. 12 of them, even. Just Shrek's power walk through the dungeon.
Shrek, looks like a daring duel.
I'm not sure how I feel about the map design here, because like, got clear divisions of different areas, but also it feels like they're so apart from each other. You've not really got the whole, like, characters like frame of reference to each other.
Yep, no, you're right.
Set.
Alright, this one's an interesting one where basically it's a puzzle game that you can break similar blocks that are touching each other. It's interesting. the computer will cheat at this because they know how to do, like, all the colors combining in smart computer ways. I'm dumb, so it's not gonna work out as good.
I believe you're not an expert at this, Tanner.
Oh, I did it. Nice.
That's fun.
All right. Oh boy. Oh, it doesn't really matter because there's no trading here will give me any more. I guess I can just give you that, which will be worse for you, but that's about it.
Congratulations, Princess Fiona.
Catching up to them. I did have a good lead for a while, but alas.
Drop the ball, Thelonious.
Alright. Don't get the bog, don't get the bog, don't get the bog. That's fine.
Thelonious, it's time for an epic battle. Hidden treasures.
Match the colored gems. Press A to tag, then tag a matching one.
Ready, set.
Oh god, matching games.
This looks annoying, I'm going to be honest. Which game had better production value, this or Sonic Shuffle? Judging by the look of things, Sonic Shuffle.
Yeah, Sonic Shuffle has remarkable values put into it. Like, it has a story mode, like, with acting.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, and it's got an interesting art style to it as well. I think I'll prefer what they had going on in the adventure games, but, like, for a dumb party game, it looks alright as well.
Yeah. Again, generic magic dot sound effect.
Yeah.
Thelonious takes the cake.
Have they tried another Sonic Party game after Shuffle? Yes, Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah, the multiplayer for that, which I've actually never touched.
It's
But
okay. It's okay. I've played worse.
I've heard it's better than you would expect it to be.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Thelonious.
Well, not the storybook games, because then Black Knight had a Power Stone clone instead.
Yeah.
The swamp.
Oi, donkey! What are you doing in my swamp?
Okay, Donkey,
Sorry, I had to say it at least
choose
once.
your victim.
Okay.
Princess Fiona, it's time.
I remember
for an epic battle.
someone once brought in a DVD of Shrek while we were in like grade 5, and we got in trouble because at one point Shrek calls Donkey a stubborn jackass specifically, and she's like, "Nope, that's a swear. Can't have that in school." And we're like, "But it's Shrek." And it was funny there. So this is another one that doesn't feel correct. You have 360-degree movement in this, which feels very off. Again, I'm using a GameCube controller, so I'm using the proper controls and everything, but it just feels ever so slightly off. Still better than the Chaos 4 boss fight, though.
I mean, that's a very low bar.
Landing on ones with flowers do give you bonus points, too, so you want to try and get those. Because there's nothing Shrek loves more than destroying nature.
I love it whenever Shrek starts falling down and you just sort of see him staring blankly as he falls.
Yep.
It's like, yep, this is my fate.
Oi, this is my fate now, isn't it? To drown.
Thelonious Thelonious takes the cake.
Sporadic says, I'm extremely bothered by Donkey's lower jaw just swaying back and forth. Yep, I remember that. Let's go. 1, 2. Mess you up. How long before we get a Shrek remake? It's already in the works. It's already been confirmed.
Yeah, it really doesn't need it.
It doesn't, but it's already confirmed. They confirmed the next
Yep.
Shrek movie will be a reboot.
The magic mirror says, who's got what you need? Because it's time for a daring duel.
Don't duel me. You have no reason to. But of course you do.
Spilt milk.
This one's very silly. It's Bomberman with milk.
Ready, set,
Okay.
Which is not to be confused with Bomber Girl, which could also be argued to be that.
Yeah, Shrek 1 and 2 are both great films. I don't really think they need any sort of remake or reboot or anything.
Shrek
But,
2
you know,
is so good. I don't know what magic they had on that made every other Shrek movie awful. Like, what was the thing that made it so good compared to how Shrek, 3 and 4 are trash? What was the difference?
I never watched 4, but I remember 3 being like painfully okay for a Shrek film.
Both of them are just so nothing movies.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first one enough.
Wait, what? How? Okay. Oh, but I beat Shrek, so it's okay.
Looks like we have a tied game.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. Shrek 3 and Shrek 4 are both okay, but Shrek 2 is, I would honestly use the word masterpiece to describe it. It's really, really good. Both in terms of comedy, but as well as, like, heart and message. Shrek 2 is outstanding, and don't get me started on it having one of the best movie climaxes ever. Like, the Shrek 2 climax is so good.
The magic mirror says, choose your victim.
Don't. Why? Why are you? Why me specifically? You have other computers you can fight. Why me? This is discrimination. Okay, Fiona. Okay, if you have to give them to someone, give them to me. I just lost some. No, but of course she gives them to Shrek because he's also a computer. Oh yeah, the Livin' La Vida Loca duet.
You just picked up
Real
some
good.
precious drops for your
Real
trouble.
good.
Yes. Like, these music in general for the Shrek films has been pretty fucking solid.
Let's pretend we know how that works.
Drop the ball, Thelonious.
I'll just be a minute ago, mate.
Yeah, for sure. Cool, I love moving one space at a time.
Thelonious, it's time for an
Yeah, the Holding Out for a Hero remix is the best. It's the best version of that song because it also mixes in the Shrek leitmotif. It's so good. I cannot believe that they did so much good with Shrek 2, and then comes Shrek 3 and 4, they're just like, we'll phone it in. It's like, I hate it, thanks. Anyways, Bomberman with bowling balls. Bowling Man. It literally looks like we're firing Hadokens at each other. Thelonious would be like, Hadoken. Because that was his voice. He was like, Lord Farquaad. Hadoken.
wins big
Okay, we got
time.
second. We get 2, so we're gonna try and see if we can do a full hand of these. Please let us do it, Shrek. Please don't take from us. Don't take from us. Good. Okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you for letting us get a big hand. Nice.
Congratulations,
We're still in
Donkey.
second, though. You're right, Donkey's jaw just does sway back and forth. There's the meme outhouse.
To whom will you give
Donkey,
some
please.
precious
Bro,
drops?
please, bro. Oh, of course. Nobody wants to give anything to Thelonious.
You just picked up some precious drops for your trouble.
That's a lot, actually. 70? Oof. He's now in first. I have to go now. My planet needs me.
The farm.
Oh, what's gonna happen with Shrek here? Look out, Shrek!
Shrek.
Uh-oh. Yo, aliens confirmed? Are aliens real? Confirmed? Shrek's an alien confirmed?
He's going home.
Shrek, it's time for an epic battle.
Alright. What do we got here?
Onion rings.
Onion rings. Of course. Press A to aim, then release to throw a rotten onion over the fence. Each point earn points by catching them. The longer an onion is in play, the more points it's worth.
Ready?
I don't
Set,
even remember this one. Oh, right. Right. So you gotta, like, go for the one, and then aim it for them, and hope they catch it. Oh, this one's bad.
Fun.
I got the mega onion. Grab the mega onion. Thank you. Like, I'd love to be in the boardroom determining, like, what sort of minigames should we make? Well, we know they talk about onions in the movie, but that's about it. Okay, minigame where you throw onions.
The film, or
Oh my.
do you think they watched the film, or do you think they just skim-read the script?
They had to have watched the film because one of the playable characters is Monsieur Hood, the Robin Hood parody, who, as far as I'm aware, has no role other than a kind of like, he just has, like, the dancing role. So they had to have seen it because he's not even in early scripts, which is, like, where the first Shrek Xbox game was off the early script, which is why it's so weird. Yay, we get to the end.
That's fun.
You just picked up some precious drops.
Only
for your
36. We still got a lot to catch up to Fiona there, but at least we're back in a second there. The donkey's right there. Wow.
trouble. It's time for an epic battle.
Keeps rolling those 9s.
Paddle pushers.
This one. Oh, wait, no. I was going to say, is this the fun one? No, I don't think so. Paddle your croc to victory. Press the button that is displayed by your character.
Ready?
Okay.
Set.
Let's try that.
Ah, teamwork.
Cool. Even though I'm, like, playing perfectly, my computer partner is not.
Oh, because of course.
It's just A, B over and over. I was expecting some X's and Y's, but that's too much for the wee babs who play this game.
I mean, you got the inside lane as well.
That is true. Well, I think it goes by the the scoring, not your distance.
Nah.
Because even though it looks like we have way ahead, their points are actually pretty close to us.
Oh my!
All right.
Yeah, still edged ahead a little bit.
Let's go this. This. All right.
Congratulations, Princess
Okay,
Fiona.
second. We're catching up. Well, so again, it's 800 is the golden number for us to get to.
Alright, so you would say that we're in the second half now?
Yeah.
Just so I can let Snake know.
Yep, for sure.
Castle. Congratulations,
Just
Princess
free
Fiona.
drops.
Here are your precious drops.
It is kind of neat how they have the same theme but different instruments for each area. I just wish it didn't reset every time it transitioned to a new one, because that defeats the purpose of having a soundtrack like that.
It'd also be nice if it had a bit of a melody to it.
Food filling. Launch the food across the valley onto the target. Press A to stop the ballista. Hold it to increase power, then release the launch. Bigger is better point-wise and accuracy counts. Okay.
Set. Go.
This one's silly, but it actually feels good to control, so it gets a pass by me.
Sound effects be like baby playing with a xylophone, basically.
Donkey is the steed of the hour.
Let's go. I get one bug. Okay, let's get that then. Don't take any of mine. Don't take any of mine. Don't take any of mine. Stop! Piss off.
Maybe try a bit of reverse psychology next time.
Again, they absolutely team up on the human. They are absolutely fleshist against me.
This is how they overtake us.
Let's go to... Windmill's probably our best bet.
Drop the ball, Thelonious.
Alright, let's go. I already got pixie dust. Oh, cool, one. Love it. Love moving one spot. So good.
Thelonious, it's time for an epic battle. Sewer rats.
Pick up the rat and throw them into the sewer. Yeah, don't expect to see this in Mario Party anytime soon. Hold the power up, then release the throw. You get more points for catching a rat, plus more points for a good throw dependent. Okay.
Ready, set,
Gotta throw rats into the sewers then. Oh right, I forgot this game. It's like Mario Party. It's like Mario 64 with rats.
Oh, yeah.
This one's really hard.
It's
I
a long
remember.
game, right?
One is really difficult. Like, you move so fast that it's so tough to actually time it.
Wasn't there one of the Donkey Kong 64 minigames like this as well? Where you're in a small room and you gotta yeet them into the hole in the middle?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, because it was called Beaver Bother, which cracked me up at the time.
Oh. Yeah, Beaver Bother is the trouble with the trolley of Donkey Kong.
Congratulations, Princess Fiona.
Still in second. That's important. And not for long, because Donkey's going to get this and shoot up to first. Yeah, 84. Oof. Somebody once told me. Funny. Funny Shrek memes.
Princess Fiona, it's time for an epic battle. Scooter Scramble.
This one's fun. I like this one. Basically, mash A to kick on your scooter to go faster and faster, and your job is just don't hit obstacles.
Alright.
And it actually controls really good. I say, of course, as I smash right into an obstacle, but it does actually feel like this is one of the better ones for sure. This one was probably the most memorable one in this game for me. Just scooting around, going fast, endless runner. It's fun.
It does look a bit more fleshed out, like it's an actual game rather than just mashing something on the controller that's thematically tied to what's happening.
Yeah. Although, you know, I don't remember any point in Shrek where they ride scooters, but that's fine. Creative liberties must be taken.
The director's cut is DVD exclusive.
Oh, of course, of course.
Thelonious takes
Yeah.
the cake.
Remember, folks, we are here raising money for the charity Child's Play. They provide toys and games to children in the hospital. If you'd like to donate to the cause, you can click the donate button just below the stream window, or you can use this little donate prompt right here. We're currently at $2,769.69. That's double nice. We've got a handful of incentive games unlocked, and our next one will be unlocking if we hit 3,000, which will be SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. So if you want to see that on the stream, then we're going to have to raise a few more donations.
Glider pilots.
Oh, I don't love this one. This one is one that's fun with friends, but bad with the computer because they're too good. Basically, you're on a glider. You have to shoot the balloons. It's way too easy for the computer to be too perfect at this. Because there's only a set number of balloons, and they hit as many of them as possible. Plus, it is
Yeah, I know where they are.
Inverted flight controls, which you can't change. Some people are okay with that. I'm okay with it for flying. You know, having the up and down and stuff, because it makes sense to me. I've played like flight simulators and stuff, but I know some people cannot handle inverted flight controls. You know, like you tilt down to go up. I mean, it's like being on a real glider, kind of, maybe.
Though with what's going on right now, I would imagine the weight from their heads alone would hold it down.
True, true. And I will say, like, this is an example where, you know, like this minigame here, I just rocked it, even though last time I got completely destroyed.
It seems like a lot of these, they kind of come down to a coin toss, basically.
Mm-hmm. Let's go... rather Donkey get that one.
Congratulations.
Cool,
Donkey.
I'm in last now. Sick.
It's not going too well.
Like I said, I probably won't win, because this
Yeah,
is
that's fair.
pure RNG. More than almost any other party game I've played.
Look out, Donkey.
Like, I'd argue there's skill in Mario Party, even with the rolls, but here it's like absolute 100% RNG.
Donkey, it's time for an epic battle. Brimstone Bridge.
Oh, we're doing this one again? Cool. Look, in one session, we've already had a repeat minigame.
I'm pretty sure Sonic Shuffle did that a bit, no?
There's a thing where, like, if you're playing you're going to get minigames based on whatever area you're in. So because, we got a lot of minigames in the fire keep, we're getting another one based on the fire keep here. So if there's a minigame you like, you can go towards that area to get an advantage there. It's an interesting idea. Okay, not bad. Okay, so let's see here. I can only take a couple, so let's go to... Take these from Donkey, actually. Okay. Okay, we're in third. Only 100 more, so I'd probably tell the next person that it's time to probably start getting ready, because all it's going to take is one good game or one bad game, and that'll be it.
Yeah, I'll let Snake know.
Princess Fiona, looks like a daring duel.
And of course you're picking me, because of course. Why would you pick anyone else?
Barrel rollers.
This one's fun. This is iconic.
Set. Go.
This is when you think Shrek. This is a scene you think about, where they roll over the knights with the barrels. Of course.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain this was the first minigame they come up with. They're like, yep, we saw that scene. We gotta put it in. 4 players, all barrels. Let's go. That said, not the best physics, but it works fine. I don't know if the bigger guys are worth more or less points, considering they're bigger targets.
Judging by what's going on, it looks like you haven't really got the time to stop and consider strategy for this.
Nope.
Just if a guy's there, just fucking hit him.
Congratulations, Princess Fiona.
Oh, she's getting close to winning.
The swamp.
Of course, Shrek's going back to his swamp.
Look out, Shrek.
Just sends him into the rock, crashing into his head, killing him instantly.
It's time for an epic battle. Sticky tongues.
Catch dragonflies. Press A to extend your tongue. The smaller horseflies are worth more than dragonflies. The fireflies will give you temporary
Ready,
indigestion.
Set. Go.
This is another one where your movement is regulated by the game, like you move back and forth automatically, so you can only just hope that things go towards you.
Yeah, Donkey's good at licking, apparently.
How else do you think he got on the dragon's good side?
Donkey is the steed of the hour.
See? Oh, Donkey's in first. All right, let's see here.
Drop the ball, Thelonious.
Okay. Another duel. Sad thing is, if you get a duel, you're more likely to get the other player get points, so...
It's time for an epic battle. Squirt a snake.
Okay, this one is the most memorable game for me, one of the most memorable ones, because the snake's eyes freak out when you're squirting water into it, and it kind of freaked me out as a kid.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm getting so full. Gotta, like, predict his movements a bit. And as it goes on, he gets faster and crazier. I think I've maxed out the score on this one, too, as a kid. I got 999. It's like, wow, I'm the Shrek Super Party champion. Now, I have no clue what Shrek thing this is meant to try and be, other than when they maybe inflate the snake like when they're blowing him up, maybe? Like they blow it up like a balloon, maybe?
I think they might have just pulled it out their ass.
Probably. Oh, Donkey needs only 8 more. And he wins. That's not good. Hopefully he lands in the bog, or... Nope, here he gets him.
Congratulations, Donkey. Here are your precious drops.
Well, that was a bit of an anticlimax.
Yeah, Donkey wins 19. And the winner is Donkey. Final score, 811 drops. That's it. That's how it ends. No fanfare. Just that.
Huh.
You
Okay.
press A and
I'm so satisfied.
it's back to the main menu. Well, that was Shrek Super Party. Just are the next fellows set up, or I could show some mini games if we need a bit of time.
Just waiting to hear back from Snake.
Sounds good.
So,
If we need to show off some more mini games, I can show off some that I didn't show off here. Paddle,
Okay.
we did paddle pushers. This one people hate, but I kind of love. So I'm going to show this one off here. It's called Mixmaster P. That made me laugh as a child because the word P was in there. Basically, it's one of those like tap your A button in time with the music ones. But here's the thing. You press A when it's your color. In this case, I'm Shrek, so it's the swamp green. And so you just... 2, 3.
how do you even say the notes?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And they change where they are on the staff, but you just get your color. So rip if you're colorblind, especially because all these colors are very similar. Because I'm not
Bring one that's just
colorblind.
blending with the background.
Yeah, since I'm not colorblind, I'm pretty good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Rip. And everyone makes a different noise. Mine makes a rip. 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 Look at that. 783. Now what should we be? All right. Top of the leaderboard. Big bro
Well
all
done.
non-well steak and ting.
Shrek wins big time.
Sounds like Shrek when scratching the turntable. That might be what they were going for. We'll also check out Swamp Slalom here. Here's another one. This one's pretty fun, actually.
Swamp Slalom.
Basically, it's a racing game, kind of. Get to the end as fast as possible, but you're in little boats, and the boats control as you would expect of a boat. They're slippery, but in a way you can, like, you know, account for, and I kind of like that. Gotta get through there. I did a practice run of this one, and the computer got stuck on a wall, and that was that. We're in Shrek Swamp. Shrek Swamp is okay. It's not the evil bog. They're very different. Even though a swamp and a bog are actually very similar types of wetlands, you know, very little difference between them. But we're just gonna accept that, yeah, it is what it is. And oh, I lost my lead here.
Snake says he's on his way and he'll be setting up in about 5 minutes, so we could probably do another couple of rounds of these mini games.
Yeah, just the ones that I haven't shown off here. There's the back of the box does tout 30 fantastic mini games for you and your friends. Actually, wait, where is it? Do I have it? I have it right here. I can say the words that are on it. Fast-paced fun and multiplayer action come to your living room in Shrek registered trademark Super Party. For all ages and up to 4 players, choose one of 6 characters and challenge your buds to some friendly competition. Outrun and outwit your opponents in 30 action-packed events. Play the full interactive board game, or just have some fun with the mini-games.
I don't know how much they pay their copy guy, but it's probably not enough.
Yep, for sure. All right, let's check out Fly Candy. I don't even remember this one. Catch the swarms of flies. A to swing your fly catcher. Swarm values increase the longer you avoid snake bites. Swarms in the deep grass are worth twice as much. This is what my nightmares are made out of. I hate swarms of bugs. That said, no fear of snakes from me. Snakes don't bother me. I like snakes. I mean, we don't have them really here, so it's no big problem. But I know in some places, of course, they're a problem.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, how scared they are of something is how likely it is to show up in their bed at night.
Yeah, no chance of that happening here because, like, the only snakes we have are, like, tiny, tiny, tiny ones, and even then, they're, like, super rare. So...
Yeah. I don't think we've got any around here. Like, you have people who have pet snakes, but you don't really see them in the wild.
Well, one of the reasons there's no snakes here is because we live in the only place in the world that is certified rat-free. We have a rat patrol that prevents rats from getting across the border. It's such a thing that in one of the Blu-ray extras for Ratatouille, they basically said, oh, like, why... They show a globe, and Remy's like, rats are all around the world. And then there's a spot where they're not, and they're like, his friend's like, how come there's no rats there? And he's like, well, that's Alberta, Canada, where they don't let rats in. And they actually showed a Mountie, like, knocking rats out of the province. And it's true. Rats are, like, if you see a rat, you have to report it, and then they basically come to your house and, like, completely eradicate any signs of them.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Let's see here. We didn't do Chick Magnet.
Chick Magnet.
Collect as many eggs as you can. Chicks will peck and swarm. Jumping eggs are worth the most, spinning eggs are worth less, and new eggs are worth the least amount.
Ready, set, go!
I must collect eggs.
There's something vaguely resembling a melody in this soundtrack right now.
Yeah, a little bit. Sounds a bit like Toy Story.
Yeah, maybe.
Miss Redfield, you will give me an egg. Complete global omelet. To be fair, if there was a way I'd want to die surrounded by baby chickens, would probably be up there as one I'd enjoy.
There's worse ways to go.
They're cute. Shame what happens when they grow up. That's okay. Then they're food.
Yeah, they taste good, so it don't matter.
I made some good chicken schnitzel a couple nights ago there. It's
Alright.
fun, but not worth slamming the meat on the table. Oops, didn't mean to hit play again.
Go on, give it another shot.
That's okay. Well, we'll keep looking at some of them while we wait here. Let's see here. Oh, we haven't done blade painters.
Blade painters.
Team play. Paint the blades to earn points. Press A to fling your buckets of paint. Hitting a painted blade removes the color.
Ready?
All right.
Set. Go.
How about timing? Let's see, we gotta get so well that okay. Come on. One. No. I can barely tell when I'm supposed to be shooting it. I've not hit a single one. There's no aiming, it's single button. Come on. Oh, I got one.
A little bit shit, I gotta be
Yeah,
honest with you.
this one's bad. Oh, this one's awful. Please. Please.
Oh my.
Yeah, that one's bad. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, who cares about that
Oh,
one?
that one's really bad.
Alright, Snake's ready when you are, mate.
I think we just got a couple mini games left, so we'll just finish. We'll check them all out,
and,
and we'll do that. So next one is
Duck and dodge.
duck and dodge. Press A to jump. Press B to duck up and down to avoid the scurrying varmints. You can't jump over them. Okay.
Ready? Set. Go.
Oops. Right. You can't jump over them. They just said that. Okay. Duck. There we go. Duck. Jump. Jump. Okay. Duck. Duck. Oh, it's like the Mega Man jump, jump, slide, slide game.
Yeah.
Who is making spikes appear? Like, what horrible dude is just like, I'm just gonna put spikes in the path? Not a machine. Well, I guess there are machines. I was gonna say there's no machines in Shrek, but there's literally a machine that sings and dances. I remember having the Shrek DVD, and it had like this game on it that was basically playing through Shrek. Shrek is an interactive adventure game.
Lord Farquaad places first.
They also had that for the first Harry Potter DVD there, where you played through the game as an adventure game. It was kind of interesting. Is that all of them? I think we covered them all now. Yeah. All right.
Alright.
Well, that was Shrek Super Party. I didn't even talk about how getting this game set up to like play was a pain in the butt, all for Shrek, but I'm happy to share it because again, it was my first ever video game, so it holds a little bit of a special place in my heart. But then I got Animal Crossing, and then things became much better. So up next we have. What's up next? I forget. I don't see it on the list.
Ghostbusters Remastered.
Ah, nice.
So that would be
Busting
Snake
makes me
playing that.
feel good. So we will see you
Interpret
all.
how you will.
We'll see you all later on. Remember, if you want one more video or one more stream from me, that would be Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes for $3,500. So work towards that, guys. We'll see you next time. Ciao.